Damn.
Watching the World Bodybuilding
No.
Federation.
Oh.
I don't, bro.
You know what? We actually sometimes should actually watch a couple of those videos because Vince absolutely losing his mind while those guys pose is fucking hilarious. He's like, oh, you want to hear him fucking go, oh God, you haven't seen a thing until you watch that.
No, thanks.
Vince watching greased up men pose is more excited than Stacy Keibler dancing on the table.
No. No.
Not for me. I'm saying Vince.
For Vince, it probably was. Yeah. Ready? Of course you are. Welcome, everybody, to another action-packed episode of AWIPOD WorldWide. I am your host, Brent Piles. Of course, with me this week, I've got Mayor Mountain Rock. Mayor Mountain Rock, how are you rocking today, your ding-dong? You put your ding-dong hat on, or you didn't put it on?
Oh, man, I put my ding-dong hat on, and it is hanging a little bit to the left and to the side, and we're ready to ride.
If you don't know why we're saying that, you'll know why when you listen to episode 4 of I Don't Know Shit. No, it's 3. Episode 3 of I Don't Know Shit.
That's 3.
Which will be coming out next Friday. And also with us, of course, it's 3 o'clock, 3:10 in the morning for Wrestling Night. Glenn Abbott. Glenn, how are you?
I'm doing well. The weather's cooled down a bit, so I'm not sweating buckets, and that's passed out. So.
I was gonna say you look more comfortable than you do.
Yes, definitely more comfortable. And I want to thank you guys. When I was watching for Piece of Business, the wrestling for Piece of Business, we were watching NXT because we had to, because we painted ourselves into a corner over it. But I was sort of getting fed up with wrestling, and then you two, you came on Piece of Business for a while, Brent. I still wasn't feeling it, you know that, because I told you that it wasn't it wasn't quite right. But then you guys invited me on here, and since then I've got my appetite for wrestling back, and I'm seeing so much good in wrestling at the moment, and it's a wonder. I even watched this week. I went back and watched 1999 Uncensored, WCW Uncensored, where with Hogan and Ric Flair in the cage. And it was the first blood match, but they both ended up bleeding all over the place.
True WCW fashion, and that's why I love you, WCW.
There was no winner, right?
Sorry?
There was no winner.
Yeah. Flair won it.
Oh, Flair won. The guy that bleeds all the time won the match?
Yeah,
he won the first blood match.
I've seen Hogan bleed like 4 times in his existence, and
this is the
Flair
first.
just bleeds getting a turkey club at the local bar.
Yeah.
This was sort of the start of the teasing of Little Nate. He's a referee.
Who still looks the same age today as he did in 1999. Him and Jimmy Hart found the fucking fountain of youth.
And basically, Flair said to him that I'm the president at the moment, and I want to stay that way. I want you to use your judgment on what you consider is bleeding. I don't want you stopped for a little scratch. Use your judgment.
So unless you've bled at least 6 liters.
So basically, if you want to keep your job, you won't stop the fight until I win it. Which is typical Ric Flair.
Well, goddamn, pal. Well, he's the dirtiest player in the game, they said, right?
Yeah.
Still the longest line in the park.
What Glenn was talking about there, and he said something about NXT in those dark days of NXT, I kind of, said fuck NXT and I kind of quit watching. But I don't watch every week still, but I kind of watch every other week. And I watched this week's episode, and it was amazingly good. Well paced, good matches, hard hitting stuff, good storylines. I loved the whole Butch backstage interview because he's going to be facing Tyler Bate next week. I loved that whole interview that he did talking about him and Tyler's past. I thought it was really, really good. The main event between I almost said Trish Stratus, Tiffany Stratton, and Becky Lynch was very, very good. Even Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker was very entertaining. So I thought it was a really good show.
I loved it. One of my favorite NXT episodes in a long, long time. I mean, I'm definitely a Tiffany Stratton mark, but her in-ring work and her character work is almost second to none right now. The way that they finished that match was a thing of beauty. That perfect moonsault off the top to land on her feet into a springboard backhand spring into the you call it, the rock bottom, the man slam, whatever you want to call it. That was perfection. It looked like they could have done that 1,000 times, and I don't think it could have looked better than that. No. Like it just was so good. That match was so clean. It was messy at times, but in a good way too, where it made it look like it was actually like a legitimate match, kind of like when Charlotte has matches where she when she dirties up the matches. Yeah. It was so good. Tiffany Stratton is way too good for her age right now and how long she's worked. And her and Becky Lynch were great together. And so was the Ilya and Wesley match. I could have watched that match 10 more times and been happy.
I just want to say, Meiko Satomura came over here, took a couple of seasoned girls and a bunch of green as grass girls and turned them in to the best roster in WWE. Now she's in charge of the girls in NXT and she's doing exactly the same thing.
Is she still a trainer down there, Glenn?
Yeah, she's still training. She's still training.
Man. She's doing a great job then.
Yeah, you can see the difference in all of them since She
told them, look up there, look here. If you don't go out there and make it look good, you're going to have to fight me.
Yeah.
Go make it look good or you die.
Roxanne Perez said, nope, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. She said, no, thank you. I mean, that would motivate me to do lots of things. If she threatened to beat me up, I'd be like, okay, fine. Fine.
I bet even Blair Davenport was quite pleased that she took a backstage role.
Oh, yeah.
And they killed each other.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. But yeah, that was a fucking awesome show. I really enjoyed it.
Great NXT, great Raw with great SmackDown, as much as I saw. Now, I can't say, but it seemed like there was a lot of star power on SmackDown tonight.
Well, the motherfucking Rock was on SmackDown. The Rock.
I said, what
the most famous guy in the world was on SmackDown tonight.
Yeah. The Rock opened the show, and John Cena closed the show. What year are we in?
And it
the
looked
right one.
It looked like maybe they might be building to like a tag match. Maybe it'll be Jimmy and Solo versus John Cena and AJ, maybe, because they got some physicality there at the end with Solo kicking John Cena, and then AJ came out to help.
Yeah, apparently he's going to be doing something in India.
I think that happened already, didn't it?
Oh yes. Yeah.
They had the India,
not the India, the other one.
In Saudi and Riyadh.
Yeah.
Oh, when's that?
It's November. It's November.
Oh well, I'm sure John Cena ain't got. Well, I think he's gonna still be on SmackDown by November because I think it was like 9 weeks or 8 weeks or something like that.
Yeah,
maybe.
There's no coincidence that there's no acting work going on at the moment, and suddenly they're all turning up on WWE again.
Well, so Pat McAfee works for ESPN Game Day, and they're in Boulder for the Colorado State game, and they had The Rock on. I'm sure The Rock was there to talk to Deion Sanders' team because that sounds like something Deion Sanders would do, is bring The Rock in to talk to the team.
He was on Pat McAfee's show on the live
Yeah,
show.
he's on College Game Day. Yeah, I seen it because he was talking about how The Rock said that the deal, like him and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania last year, was like they talked about it. It was going to happen, and then he didn't get into why it didn't end up happening.
Yeah.
But then he kind of hinted that maybe it might happen at WrestleMania this year. Which I'm
Cody
sure
Rhodes started breaking his computer at the time.
No, I don't think. If you bring The Rock back, the Royal Rumble, have him win the Rumble, or no, you don't even need to do that.
No.
Cody and Roman night one. Cody wins the title. Rock turns up and basically says, "You've lost the title. You've lost everything. You've lost faith in the family. There's a big challenge for night 2, and it's The Rock against Roman as the head of the table for the Inoue family and night 2."
I'd buy off on that.
I like that. Yeah.
Cody gets his title, and we still get The Rock and Roman.
Yeah, because The Rock doesn't need to win a championship. Like that's, I know people say it has to. The title has to be on the line. No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't.
The Rock doesn't need a
have to be.
championship.
Did Rock versus Hogan have a fucking title on the line? No. Did John Cena versus The Rock have a fucking title on the line? Well, I guess one time it did. Sorry, but it didn't need it. The second time was unnecessary.
It was basically the first time they did it. It was because they were the two top, the champion and number one contender. The second time they did it, it wasn't really necessary for it. It was just because they were two big stars.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I like that better than it just being Roman versus The Rock at for the title, because then it's like, I mean, The Rock's not gonna win the championship. You know what I mean? Like that's not gonna happen.
I would like to see The Rock beat Roman, but then it doesn't. Not for the championship, but I'd still like to see him win. Send Roman off for a little bit,
and then Damian Priest cashes in his Money in the Bank, and then Damian Priest is the champion. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, was there anything else, Glenn?
Yes. Yeah.
You want to say, right?
You go on a Wednesday night then. AEW, because we want to be fair and not have it cast at us that we don't include them. A few things from that. Firstly, Big Bill.
Oh, okay. I like Cass. That's
He's
Cass, right?
$50. Fought against John Moxley in the opening match of a standard Dynamite. Within 2 minutes, Mox has gone over the barrier, comes up with a bloody red face. What is he doing bleeding on a normal show? There is no need for it. Absolutely no need whatsoever.
I think his gimmick is that he bleeds every match, isn't it?
Well, they should save it for pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, Big Cass, Big Bill looked $1 million. He's looking really good.
I just want to interject real quick. I looked up Big Bill's Wikipedia page here. And I just want to tell you guys this one name that he went under that I find hilarious. It's Eric the Red Wood.
Nice.
That's great. I like it.
And that's Big Cass, Big Bill.
Yeah, big ass. Big Cass.
Big ass.
They had a women's world title eliminator 4-way with Dr. Britt Baker, Akira Ishida, Nyla Rose, and Toni Storm. And everything we said was good about the women's match on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
This was the exact opposite.
It was terrible, huh?
It was absolute clusterfuck. I think basically at the end they called an audible and let Toni Storm win it just to put everybody out of their misery.
I saw like an interview that Toni Storm was doing. It was with Renee, formerly Renee Young, and she does the whole like stand up, tits out, and watch for the shoe. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah.
She chucks her shoe at her.
That was great.
I laughed so hard. I probably watched that 10 times.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yes, Toni Storm is brilliant in whatever aspect she's being used in. Her in-ring work is great, and this character that she's come up with, has been so much fun to watch over the last 2 weeks. I don't know, 3
got
weeks.
It's a bloody competition.
Yeah, they don't have a deep roster over there. I mean, you
Uh,
could pick like 10 out of NXT's roster and just send
Yeah.
them over there, and they're better than 90% of the roster.
that's right.
And just any 10 from NXT,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Really enjoyed Hangman Adam Page against Machine Gun Brian Cage. Brian Cage looked good. First time I've seen him in a while, and he really looked good in that one. And of course, Brian and Adam Page is always going to look good. Poor old Darby trying to kill himself again.
AEW, John Moxley bleeds and Darby Allin's gonna kill himself.
And then they had as a main event the Grand Slam World Title Eliminator Tournament Final. ROH World Television Champion Samoa Joe versus Roddy Strong.
That's a mouthful right there.
That's why I had to read it. It wasn't bad.
No, I'm sure it was. I mean, how can it be bad with those two wrestling? It couldn't be bad.
Just one little smart issue with it. If you're the size of Roddy Strong, you really shouldn't be trying to pick up, unless you make it look like an effort, somebody the size of Samoa Joe. He suplexed him, and you could actually physically see Joe jump up in the air to push himself over rather than Roddy Strong doing it. And I hate that. It probably looked better in the arena, but on telly, because everything is so close up, you could see how bad it was.
The goddamn HD.
Mm.
That's whose fault it is, Glenn. It's HD's fault. You blame HD. If you still had that old TV that turned the fucking dials on it, you wouldn't have seen shit.
No, I forget what I was watching. It was something. Who was? Oh, it was Hogan and God. Who was it? We'll just say Orndorff because I can't remember. It was like early 80s. And the two of them were wrestling, and it was so low standard definition that I never noticed it as a kid, but Hogan was like blading in the middle of the ring, and you could see it as clear as day if you know what you're watching for now, an adult. And Hogan comes up shaking his head, and there's blood everywhere. And like it was so low definition that you couldn't see what he was doing. But if you had any idea back then, you could tell what he was doing. And I had no idea as a kid, but
yeah.
But now you can see, I can see the name of the razor blade if you're holding it out in 2023. I can see it Schick.
Yeah,
he's like Tupac loves the rim. He just blew it out of his mouth, showed it to me, and started cutting his forehead. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. I think that's it. So now it's time to do it. Are you guys ready to watch some WCW 1991?
Worldwide?
That's right. There you go.
Was that it?
That was it.
Are we worldwide?
We are worldwide. You called it
worldwide.
You are correct. All right. So let's play it here. Let's get it going and let's watch along. Here we go. Oh God. Wait a minute. This is the wrong one because this is the one.
Uh-oh. What happened to Brent?
You hit the wrong button.
Last week we had a flawless episode. This week I thought we were moving along nicely.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, there he is.
I hit the wrong button.
He saw Farouk working out and he had to go hit a couple push-ups.
I was like, hold on a second, pal. Hold on now, pal.
I'm all overcome.
That was I fell out of my chair like Vince McMahon with Stacey. Yeah, I was down for the count. I hit the wrong fucking button. Is this the right one?
Well, you see, Gorilla. Work on my.
You've been practicing that too.
No, I never practiced it once until we got one on the air.
The Mayor's in the mirror. You know, Gorilla.
I'm talking about the mayor in the mirror.
I'm asking him to sound like Ventura. No, that's not the fucking one either. I'm a mess here. Maybe I'm not even qualified to do this anymore.
We're just gonna watch Santa with muscles and commentate it.
It was a nice run while we had it.
I'm gonna retire. God damn it! I don't know why I doubt myself. I knew exactly what I was doing the whole time.
I don't think we did.
All right. Well, we're gonna watch Ron Simmons work out some more because that's what I like to do, and this time I'm gonna stick around for it.
Damn.
Damn. All right, here we go. I swear I got it.
We got some Rocky 3 workouts here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I retired from podcasting and now I'm back. I was quicker than Michael Jordan. All right, here we go.
You went to play for the Chicago Barons.
Well, yeah. We could use him now, probably. Fuck. Like, literally, Ron Simmons at 60 might be better than some guys in Nebraska. I mean, that the Bears have on defense. He might be better.
When I met Ron Simmons, I had him autograph one of his action figures. And he was like, what color do you want me to use? I said, use that Seminole gold. He was like, okay, that'll look good. And he signed it, and he was like, that looks like shit. Like, thanks, Ron. And literally, if you look at I'll take a picture of it whenever I get back up there and find it. It looks like he just scribbled and like sneezed all over it with like this gold marker because it kept running. And he was like, that looks like shit.
Magnum TAA is angry. What's he mad about? Sorry to interject, though, but he looks so mad. Look at him.
He was probably angry about my signature that no one can tell who it is.
He's upset.
He was like, you spent money for Farouk to sign that, and that's what you got?
Well, at least you got him to say that looks like shit, which is worth whatever you paid, I think.
Yeah. It was like, Ice Cube can just deliver a line and it sounds so intimidating.
Yeah.
Even though Ice Cube's probably not an intimidating man. Ron Simmons is still an intimidating man.
Oh.
And he was like, it looks like shit. I'm like, yes, sir, it sure does.
If he would have said it looked great, I would have agreed with that too. Whatever you say, sir, just don't hurt me.
Yeah. Man's biceps are as big as my thighs.
We definitely didn't see this 2 weeks ago. This is the first time we've seen Bill Kazmaier since we've been watching.
I don't remember Bill Kazmaier in the slightest.
This guy's named Thor, and he looks nothing like Thor.
No, have you seen the movie, the Avengers movie, when Thor is like
Fat Thor?
Yeah, when if he's Fat Thor, that's this guy. Yeah. Depressed Thor. It's this guy. When he's playing video games with the people in his thing in his house, it's fucking amazing.
Do you think Bill Kazmaier can pass a wellness check?
No.
He can't even put his arms down. There's so many muscles. He's just standing like this.
He looks like he's 44, but I bet you he's like 22 years old. He's just been on steroids since he was fucking 14.
His shoulders have shoulders that have shoulders.
For real. He looks like one of those muscle men in a cartoon. He doesn't even look real.
It's like Ryback with hair.
Oh, it really is. You're not lying.
He's another one of those that was the world's strongest man and came into this, wasn't it?
Well, I bet he is. He's got enough roids in him to.
Yeah.
Glenn, was he the guy that used to like carry that big like world thing on his back to the ring with him? It looked like something from American Gladiators or something, but it looked like a big globe.
I think, maybe.
Oh,
in the WWE or WWF at the time. Yeah, it may be.
Was Bill Kazmaier in WWF?
Yeah.
I don't remember him at all, but I vaguely remember. What the fuck are we doing here?
What's he doing? He's rubbing his junk on his neck. What was that?
All right, I'm gonna rub my balls.
Wait, they called the match? That was it?
He submitted.
You know what happened? No, wait a minute. This is what happened. He flipped him upside down, and because he's been on steroids for so long, his balls have fucking muscles, and so he wrapped them around his neck, and he had no choice but to give up.
He's so muscular, I want to call him Pill Kazmaier.
Injection Kazmaier.
Yeah. I've never seen someone submit from getting their nuts rubbed on the back of their head.
Sometimes it happens, man.
Jesus Christ. Is that that should have been the ding dong submission?
They really should have.
They just teabag you until you submit.
Yep, I mean they are the ding dongs after all.
I thought he was going to hit him with a Styles Clash. I'm like, what is this?
And like, bro, you got like total asshole in your face. So like, how are you winning here? What a strange finisher.
Imagine if you just held someone upside down until they passed out.
I'd be like, look here, Bill, I don't know if I want to shake your hand after what you just did in the ring there. I don't know where your hands have been. Well, Tony Schiavone, my hands have been on a whole bunch of bottles of steroids. And it may look like I'm 44 years old, but I guarantee you I could just start getting into bars 6 months ago.
It's Bill! I don't know. He's so
That's all he
excited.
says. No matter what Schiavone asks him, he just goes, it's Bill! It doesn't matter what he says.
Do you know how a bill becomes a law? He just starts reciting.
It's Bill! Oh, good. Look at this guy.
Bill's eyeballed the camera. He's trying to really work those eyeballs there.
He really is. Good Lord. What a guy. Well, we only watched one match and I've already cried laughing. That's a good sign.
Yeah, we're on to something.
We're going to get somewhere, I think.
We had a guy that just teabagged the back of someone's neck as a finisher.
I've been doing this for a while and I've seen a lot of things, but I've never seen that.
No, that's a
Gordon Solie here, and you're as surprised as I am to see a man with another man's nuts on his back submit, but that's the way the wrestling business goes sometimes. And I've had so many scotches that I couldn't tell you if his name was Bill or Jill Kazmaier. I'm not 100% sure.
Who did Bill Kazmaier beat? What was his name? Thor?
Yeah, something Thor. Rip Thor? No, it wasn't Rip Thor.
Thor said, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No.
No, not that.
And he submitted.
He sang it first. Yep. That's exactly how it went down. I read it in the Wrestling Observer.
Why are my dogs sharing a bed? There's like 4 beds in here.
Well, they like each other's comfort. Oh, we got Cactus Jack in his sexy pants here. And we got Brian Pillman, who's ironically also wearing his sexy pants. We get more of is that Bill? That is Bill. Bill's all over this show. Oh God, here comes Abdullah the Butcher. Talk about a terrifying tag team. Abdullah the Butcher and Cactus Jack. Oh God. They picked up Abby like it was nothing.
And that's with dodgy ribs.
Yep, well. The HGH will help those. Oh, big updates here. We got the Golf NASA Open Day on Sky Sports 2, 8 p.m., Glenn. Make sure you check it out if you're back in 1991.
Yeah.
Oh, Halloween Havoc Lex Luger versus Ron Simmons in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Who in the world would think that Lex Luger should have a 2 out of 3 falls match? That's a bad idea. Dustin Rhodes and Steve Austin, that should be good. We won't watch that one. Z-Man versus WCW Phantom. I can't fucking wait. I don't even know what that means.
That's the one.
Yep.
That's what I look forward to.
I cannot fucking wait. It's like Steve Austin versus, oh, here we go. Chamber of Horrors. This is the one.
Hey, man,
Ellie Dante, Sting, Rick Steiner, and Scott Steiner taking on Oz, Abdul the Butcher, the Diamond Stud, and I missed the last fucking person.
Who in their right mind thought the Steiners and Sting, let's put a El Gigante with them?
Well, why not, Glenn? Why not, Glenn? They are going to fight in a cage with a fucking electric chair in the middle of the ring, so why not? Imagine you're having one of your biggest pay-per-views of the year, and you take 3 of your top stars, and you put them in that.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
Where are they now? They're in another warehouse or something, or a train station. It looks like.
I don't know.
He took her from that warehouse in the suburbs that looked like a crack house, and now they're in the subway.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, it's okay.
He's got a knife.
He does got a knife.
Get him up.
Oh, whoever it is, Missy Hyatt's like, man, I got a fucking musket in my car. I'll blow you away.
Giving him his money.
Okay.
You
It's
ain't
goddamn
bad, you
Jimmy
ain't nothing.
Graffiti. It's that goddamn Jimmy Graffiti. Do you guys remember that gimmick, Jimmy Graffiti in WCW? It was Jimmy Del Rey. Do you remember Jimmy Del Rey from the Heavenly Bodies?
Yeah.
Jimmy Graffiti.
Gigolo.
That's not him, but
Giving him his money back.
Now he wants to be on TV. He's got a Batman shirt on.
I like the Batman shirt.
Imagine the irony. You get robbed by a guy wearing a Batman shirt.
Yeah.
A vigilante who stops crime. And that's who you get robbed by. Ain't that some shit? Did Missy hit him?
No, Paul hit him in the back of the head. I think with his phone.
Oh, he's cross-eyed now.
He is cross-eyed.
Are they trying to like purchase real estate together? I don't fucking understand. What they...
I thought they were trying to find somebody, if I remember back.
Next, are they looking for the Undertaker? Maybe. I'm just kidding.
Looking for PN News.
Like I said, Lex Luger in a 2 out of 3 falls match. No, thank you. Chamber of Horrors match. Yes, 10 stars. I love it.
Look.
Z-Man versus WCW Phantom. Yes, sign me the fuck up.
Yes.
Dustin Rhodes versus Stunning Steve Austin. Go fuck yourself.
Who's the Phantom?
I don't know. Probably Ric Flair. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Please fucking don't. Please don't. Please don't. All right, who we got next? Oh, it's Cactus and Abby on their way to the ring here.
I love that Cactus Jack wears his wife's nightgown top out.
It's very sweet of him. Very sexual. If you know what I mean.
And the Butcher.
Yes. Abdullah the Butcher. Not like the Butcher like, oh God, did you just swing a sword at these poor fucks?
Yeah.
What is this guy doing? He couldn't even look like he would walk athletically.
No.
He didn't walk like an athlete. Like
this guy doesn't look like he could drive NASCAR, for crying out loud.
No.
No, definitely not. We didn't get their names, unfortunately. You know what this guy has going for him? He's got a really long ass.
I was going to say he's pulled his pants up higher than anyone else on the show.
Good Lord.
Oh, what was
I've never
that?
seen someone's ass be so long but so non-existent at the same time. It makes no sense. It's like an optical illusion. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
There is no way that he can make himself any lighter. Anything like that.
Good Lord. Poor sternum.
This guy's got the ass of Hank Hill.
He does. He does.
Since we talked about Boomhauer last week, I had to bring up a Hank Hill ass.
Hill ass motherfucker.
You Hank Hill ass. Look at what has that just happened. Oh my God, it's a sloppy mess.
Oh, they bring somebody on the box. You know that
They've
means
gotta
they're
be
gonna be
over.
fucking over, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Rip Rogers?
It is.
It looks like the box is wrapped in a Swiss flag.
The
So
good news
maybe
for-
instead of Swiss cakes, maybe they're the ding dongs in there.
oh, maybe it is the ding dongs in there. Would that be something? If we got to see the ding dongs get their ass beat twice in one night, god damn, wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh wow! Imagine ding dongs getting over.
I know at this time that they were sending boxes to Sting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if that's got Sting in it.
Probably. I mean, like I said, once somebody brings me a box out once, or I bring somebody a box out once, and the thing inside of it isn't good, I'm not opening no more motherfucking boxes. Fuck you. No.
Well, the first one had a bird in it. Had a female, not not a feathery version.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant an actual bird. I'm like, well,
Sorry.
If you want your ding dong to get over with the birds,
that's what you need.
give your give your gimmick hot tag and
Yeah,
buy some Blue Chew.
If you need to get your ding dong in a box to get it over, then make sure you check out Blue Chew.
Code word AWIPod.
If there's a hell, we're going. We're going, guys.
Or if you want to give your ding dong a silver coat, then get by Durex.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know how you would do that. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. I can't direct you to where that happens, and I'm not gonna find out either. Here we go. Open the box, motherfucker. I want to know who's in it. I hope it's Jim Cornette. He's got fucking cheeseburgers.
Oh man.
Oh,
I want some cheeseburgers.
Mayor, did you see the big cheeseburger deal coming up at McDonald's on National Cheeseburger Day?
Yeah, I don't know how many you can get, but I'm going to get all of them.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping you'd say.
I saw their 50 cents on Monday.
Okay,
they've got to have a limit.
It just turned into a torture.
You get all the decent days. We never have a bloody hamburger day. They all tell us we're too bloody fat.
Well, Glenn, they don't tell us that. They say, you're fatty, eat up 50-cent cheeseburgers, fat ass.
You're not quite Abdul the Butcher, Mr. Mayor. You're going to get there, though. 50-cent cheeseburgers all day.
Exactly. That's why, Glenn. They don't want you to die. They want us to die as quick as possible or get sick. That's what they want. Here we go. Gary Michael Pettis like, open the box, you stupid motherfucker. I bet it's a bunch of ding-dongs. Cactus Jack's like, remember to wrap your ding-dong up with a silver liner, if you know what I mean.
Listening to it. Is it ticking?
It's better for ding-dongs to come out of the box than... Never mind.
Well.
Abby's gone in.
Get him, Abby.
There can't be much in there because it's not very heavy.
What's in there?
Where's Abdul the Butcher now?
He fell into it. It's the reverse Shockmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, WCW Buddy Dolls?
Yeah, it's a
This
stinger.
is a commercial? A goddamn commercial? Like Christmas Story?
It. Yeah. Oh,
Drink
he's
your
eating
Ovaltine.
Oh, come on. That's no way to treat a stuffed animal.
Was that a Ric Flair?
So they knew what it was all the time.
No, it was Sting.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is what they're going to do to Sting.
Oh. You see that, Sting? We ripped apart this doll like we're going to rip apart you. They're now beating a stuffed animal with a chair. If that doesn't tell you these guys are fucking crazy, I know what will.
And Mick Foley doing bang bang on his back.
Here's my favorite part, the WCW top 10. It's my favorite because eventually El Gigante is going to be in here. We know that's bullshit. Your top 10 has lost all legitimate. Well, Terrence Taylor is in there too. So, Johnny B. Bad. You don't want to make him mad. Oh, the Diamond Stud. I get it. Cactus Jack. No, at least he's 6th. He used to be like 4th, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah, he went from 4th to 6th.
That's good. They call him the Natural. He's a natural. Stunning Steve Austin's number 4. Oh, look at that.
Okay. We
Sweet.
got some really good wrestlers here in the top 5.
Ron Simmons at number 2.
Sweetwater, Texas. And of course, Sting is number 1. Of course.
And Lex Luger is the champion. Big potato face. This big potato face fool finds his way on every episode of every show we do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what wrestling promotion we watch.
No.
We could watch CZW and he'll be in a death match somehow.
You know what? I'd watch it. as long as somebody hit him a few times in the light tube, I'd watch it. Not now, of course. Oh, God. It's one of our worst gimmicks. It's us.
Yes.
A callback to our worst gimmicks. Look at that bleached blonde Oz.
He doesn't wear the helmet anymore.
At least he ain't got the munchkins with him this time.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop. He should come out with what's their names?
John Finch looks like a Lollipop Guild member.
He looks like he just got off the movie set of Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That's a good call out.
Oh.
That's a great movie, by the way.
What
the fuck, man? Look at his hair. Looks terrible. It looks like a teenage heartthrob in the fucking 60s.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash moving around in light green pants is not something I want to see.
No.
It's like Giant Sting.
It's not what that jobber wanted to see either.
No. He definitely didn't want to see Oz. He said, "Take me to the motherfucking yellow brick road. I want to go back to Kansas."
You know what we need, baby? We need a bigger thing. We need the biggest thing out all over the land. He's gonna think all the ladies. He's gonna call him the Oz.
So this is kind of like a callback because I believe Kevin Nash plays this character in the Ninja Turtles 2 movie. But you know when like Shredder drinks the ooze and it becomes Super Shredder?
Yeah.
So that's Kevin Nash when he becomes Super Shredder. But so you think like he looks like if Sting drank the super stuff, he would become this Sting. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, he's about to break into back to Electric Boogaloo because Oz just killed him, and he's about to go back to, I don't know, fighting witches and shit. I'm not sure. I don't know.
What are you fighting if you're the King of Oz?
Flying monkeys? I don't know.
Well, no.
I don't.
Is it? What is the gimmick? Because the original Wizard of Oz was a bit of a con man, but he was basically a face.
Right.
So he's definitely a heel. He looks more like he'd keep a covered of witches and flying monkeys than actually be up against them.
That's true. That's true. Maybe he's from the second movie, Return to Oz. You ever see that weird flick?
Oh, yeah. With the rolly things and
I'll condone taking some edibles and having a good time. I don't condone you ever doing any kind of substance and ever watching that movie because it's fucking traumatizing. Okay, it's fucking traumatizing. Don't watch it.
The second Wizard of Oz?
Yes, fucking traumatizing.
I've never seen it.
Don't watch it.
They didn't have
Scott Sandlin. I love him.
They had a bloody round thing and a kettle, kettle drum or something.
Was the Scarecrow in it?
No, none of the original characters were in it. They
Oh.
just totally changed the characters.
So, like, when it opens up, like, Dorothy's in, like, a mental institution. They put her in there after she came back, like you normally would if somebody was like, oh, I was in this magical land and we killed a fucking witch and our house fell on her. I'd be like, okay, commit her. So they did this to escape through this swamp. And then there's, like, a time where she has to, like, escape from these weird, like, roly fucking clown things. Oh, my God, I'm going to have a nightmare about it now. I wish I would have never brought it up.
Whoa. I've never even heard of this. I didn't know there was a second Wizard of Oz.
It's the worst.
Well,
My parents must have kept me away from it.
Well, thank God.
That's good parenting.
They did a great job. Yeah. Oh yeah, them dancing's making me feel better though. Something about Teddy Long and a feathered boa, it just seems right. You know what I mean? It just feels right.
Teddy Long, please unblock me on Twitter if you're listening.
I said some things about Teddy Long on the Sid show that might get me blocked, so I don't think we're coming off that block list, buddy. I don't think it's happening.
I think I tweeted him one time, holla, 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 and he blocked me.
No, right.
I don't think it was anything bad.
Gimmick encouragement. You like that shit. I also like this Sandlin guy. I like the way he looks. I like his mustache. He's got a big push broom mustache. Oh God! Look at Johnny B. Bad here.
Man. Ooh, slapped him.
Oh, he's too quick. You can't do that, Sandlin. What you got now, Sandlin, motherfucker? You ain't got shit.
This will be a really strange reference, but if you've ever played the video game Pit Fighter,
I don't think so.
This Sandlin guy looks like one of the bum characters in Pit Fighter. Have you ever played Pit Fighter? He's just like the generic character one that you fight against on a level.
Oh. So he's even playing a jobber in that.
Yes, he was a jobber in the video game Pit Fighter.
Well, he has a jobber face. Like, the only thing this guy's not a jobber at is, like, bowling. Like, he's a good bowler. But he's got to have 2 pitchers of fucking Coors Light first. Before 2 pitchers of Coors Light, he bows like a 125, 130. After 2 pitchers of Coors Light, that motherfucker is like a 280. All night.
I was going to say he's probably as good at miniature golf, too.
And go-karts. He works at the go-kart track part-time, so he's really good at the go-karts, too.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, he's dead.
Also, he's memorized almost all the Jeff Foxworthy You Might Be a Redneck jokes as well. This guy's really jack of...
he's a real Renaissance man, that Sandlin. You might be a redneck if you wear black pants with blue stripes down the side.
Congratulations to Ryan Sandlin, I don't even know it's his first name, but he's an AWIPOD Hall of Fame. He deserves it. You're right.
You might be a redneck if you walk in the truck stop and they already know your order and they give you hash browns extra hashy.
That's right. Extra hashy.
Actually, hash browns. Nope. There's a kiss.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's when they double cook them and they blacken them on both sides.
I mean, Mayor, you know anybody who got like the lips tattooed on their neck? You know anybody who's got one of those?
Oh, I do right here.
No, you don't. Okay.
I don't have a.
I don't
I
understand.
think we've established none of us have tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have a tattoo either. No. But like lips on you, I guess I don't get it.
He actually was the originator of that song by Hinder, "Lips of an Angel." They were singing about Jimmy Sandlin.
England? Who was that song by?
Hinder, wasn't it Hinder?
I don't think I'm familiar with this song.
You'd know it as soon as you heard "Lips of an Angel." You would know it. You might even start singing it because you'd know it that well.
I'm sure you're probably right, but I'm gonna find out just real quick. I'm not gonna play too much of it because I don't know how much of that we can do without me getting into trouble.
We got little kids here taunting and
Brent
pulling up "Lips of an Angel." And
I need to hear it. I need it in my life. And plus, we've got fucking Lex Luger talking. So
baked potato face of an angel.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I know that one.
Okay, I figured
I could absolutely sing some of that song if I wanted to. You're right. Here we go. He's like, hey, you're boring, so you should just give me that belt because everybody here would rather listen to Mr. Hughes cut a promo than you because you're stupid.
He said, I might be the number 5 ranked person. Ball sack. He started hitting the Tourette syndrome early.
Well, he got electrocuted by a light socket earlier in the night.
Yeah. Ball sack, Harley race, balls.
Well, oh, this ain't right.
Oh no! Take off the belt, dum-dum.
Yeah, what an idiot. Finally. There you go. Hit him with it.
Heard you.
There you go.
Harley probably had to tell him what to do.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Oh, here he's the natural.
He's in his cross colors jacket.
Yeah. He's got a number 42 on the back, whatever that means. He's the natural.
Yeah.
Was he with Terry here?
I don't know.
Or was he just meeting Alexander York for the first time here?
Could be. Could very well be. This is actually going to be a decent match, I think. He's probably going to be taking on I hope not Lex Luger, for crying out loud. That's probably going to be Lex Luger, isn't it?
I don't know who it is.
Maybe it's Mr. Hughes.
Okay.
Is he actually going to take his sunglasses and hat off for this one?
He's going to take the fucking tie off or his braces. That's what you guys call them, Glenn? Braces?
That's it, yeah.
What are braces?
Suspenders.
The suspenders.
Suspenders? Okay.
Yeah, they call them braces.
What do you call the things that are on your teeth?
They're called braces as well, but it's...
Okay.
So he did take the hat off, but he left the sunglasses on, which is a choice.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm made after my own art. Always wear the sunglasses.
Hey, you're right. Maybe he just needs them to see.
It may well be prescription.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, like I used to work at
Hughes.
this place, and I worked in like a cafeteria that was at like a plant, so the people that worked there ate there, and like we would always see this guy, and he would always come through, and he would always have these sunglasses on, and we would always kind of make fun of him. But then, like one of them, not to his face, obviously, we would just kind of, and not like anything mean. We would just be like, "Why does he wear the sunglasses?" LOL. And then one of the ladies we work with asked him, and it's I guess something that had happened to his eyes when he was a kid. And he said he has normal glasses, but it's just better for his eyes to wear the fucking sunglasses. Then I felt like an asshole. So then I realized that maybe you just leave people the fuck alone because I don't know what the fuck is actually wrong with them. So maybe I should just shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's the same thing. Oh God, that's the same way I am. Like my eyes are so much better with sunglasses on than actual normal glasses because these are prescription.
Right.
And they have tint on the light, so my eyes just see naturally better with these.
Right. Exactly. People aren't, trying to be a douchebag wearing their sunglasses at night or inside. Maybe that's just how they see better.
I mean, I'm trying to do both.
Well,
I'm pulling off both at the same time.
I'm not telling Mr. Hughes he looks like a douchebag anywhere. He's wearing a sunglasses.
Is Mr. Hughes still alive?
Possibly.
I don't think he is he? Uh-oh. We're losing Mr. Hughes.
No, it's still up, isn't it?
Yep, we're up.
Okay. I wanted to see if he's still living.
I'll see if I can find it. I don't know his real name. It's got to be.
No, I got it. Curtis Hughes. He is alive and well. He is 58 years old.
What?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How old was he here? In his 20s?
He made his debut in 1988. He was born in 1964.
So he's like 25 here?
Yeah.
He looks so old.
He really did. I would have guessed he was in his 70s, to be honest with you. No.
The way he moves and looks, he's got to be in his like 40s here.
He wrestled as Big Cat Hughes, Curtis Hughes, the Big Cat, Gotch Gracie. That one's weird. Mr. Hughes and the Roughneck.
I like the Roughneck. That's a good
The Roughneck's
name.
not bad. The Roughneck is pretty good, yeah.
That works for him. It's a good name.
Yeah.
Got Wyndham.
He was the Peach Wrestling Association Heritage Championship one time. Did he just win?
Mr. Hughes beat the number 5 competitor.
Oh shit! Mr. Hughes actually got here. I got a picture of Mr. Hughes from. I'll show it to you guys after the show. But a picture of Mr. Hughes from 2009. He looks incredible.
Mm-hmm. His WWF career is something. He was brought in with a part of feud with the Undertaker and Harvey Whippleman. Hughes stole the Undertaker's urn, but then lost every match between them and relinquished it. He left the WWF in August. During his stay, he also lost to Mr. Perfect by disqualification in the King of the Ring match. His last televised match was against Tatanka, which he lost by count out when his glass sunglasses cracked into his eyes.
Oh God!
Hughes was released the next day.
Was that Tommy Rich that we were just seeing right there?
It looked like him, yeah.
Okay.
That was York Foundation Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Yeah, I remember him for being in the full-blooded Italians in ECW.
Oh,
here he comes.
We got young Alexander York there.
And Terrence Taylor. She's another one, Glenn, that shows up on a lot of the shows we watch.
Yeah, she is. At least in these ones, she's not being ragdolled by China.
That's true. That's true. And then
He's
the
happy
later
about
ones,
that.
she'll be wearing a lot less clothes.
Yeah. Gotcha Gracie. He came back into the WWF in 1999.
Big John.
As a masked opponent for Chris Jericho. They called it Gotch Gracie.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense then. So here comes Big Josh, aka Doink the Clown, on the way to the ring here. Old Matt Bourne. He is, I don't know what champion. He's the Backwoods Heavyweight Wrestling Pine Tree Championship, Pine Cone Champion, I think.
He is the champion of turning Coke into crack rocks right now.
Oh, yeah. Goddamn, pal. Goddamn, pal. You think he wrestles with the hat on? I hope he does.
That hat's full of baking soda.
Oh, 100%. He said, look here, before we get into anything here, you got $20 or something that I can get off you because I just need.
You got $20 I can get off, man. I'll tell you what, man. I'll lay down here on the count of 1, 2, 3. I'll sell you this half boot. Only one boot because I need the other boot to walk down the street, man.
Rest in peace, Doink the Clown. Oh, we just.
I'm sorry. If Big Josh's family is listening to this,
Oh yeah, they're listening.
you already know his troubles. What are we telling you?
I get emails from his daughter every week about how she loves the show. It's fun.
Big Josh, the inventor of the capri pants.
No, I know. Look at that. He rolled them up too, all the way to his calves. That's a choice.
He's like LL Cool J, but with both pant legs.
Oh yeah, I forgot when that was a thing. People wore the one pant leg up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, LL Cool J started that, I think. Well,
Ladies love Cool James.
Mm-hmm.
So they attack him before the match starts here, which is bullshit by these York Foundation motherfuckers. I like this tight jean guy. I don't know why, but I do.
She checked her computer and pulled up the statistics, and it said you attack this guy in the back of the head and attack him well before the bell rings.
That's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to tag him in the back of the head. You got to tag him well. Get in there in the back of the head, just like that. All right. Really cranking the arm here.
Yeah, you can't smoke with one arm.
No, you cannot.
I mean, you can't light it. So you're just gonna hold it. And
coming as a person who is a smoker, I could definitely figure out a way to. If I only had one arm, I'd figure it out. I assure you, I would figure out a way.
Big Josh and Big Brent, the tag team that ruled the world.
He might have been trying to soak things a little bit different than I am. You know what I'm saying? But like he would figure it out if he had to. There would be no stopping.
Get him! I'm kind of rooting for Big Josh here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how could you not?
I mean, he has to wrestle in jeans that are rolled up. So,
yeah, I mean, and work boots. Like look like he's about to cut down a tree. That's a great sell job.
At least he hasn't got that style of the crutch being down to the knees.
Fucking Rich stuck his hand so far up his ass, he's gonna know what he had for breakfast. Did you see that shit? Like, good Lord. Oh,
nice neck breaker.
This is a pretty good fucking match.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Big Josh and Tommy Rich here to be a barn burner, but this has been pretty good.
I mean, honestly, when you watch the Doink stuff and it is Matt Boyner playing the character, it's really nice. It's not bad. I mean, he doesn't wrestle bad. It's good stuff. It's when Doink turns babyface and it's not him playing it anymore, then it's not good anymore. Then it's just a joke.
That's right.
Well, both these guys are second generation wrestlers, I think.
I think that's right. Oh, here we go. Cranking the arm. The mayor loves a good arm bar. The old Keith Cole, they call it. Instead of saying Keith Cole, Adam Bar. He doesn't say baby. He says Adam.
I'm trying to see what his shirt says. Big Josh. God, that's a good looking shirt.
It is.
I like that tank top.
So Bear is now currently checking eBay to see if he can find himself a cutoff.
Big Josh shirt.
Big Josh shirt.
I know my Halloween costume this year. I'm gonna walk two grizzly bears into the Halloween party.
Everybody will understand.
I just wear I wear rolled up jean pants, Timberland boots with high socks, a tank top.
Timberland, you're giving this guy too much credit. You better go get something from fucking Walmart. Timberland, don't do that.
Oh, belly to back.
Oh, nice. There we go. Oh, fuck this Terrence Taylor guy.
Doesn't Big Josh also walk grizzly bears to the ring?
There is one where he does bring bears to the ring with him, yes.
Okay, I'll add that to my Halloween costume then. I'll walk bears.
If I'm Hacksaw Jim Duggan, though, I'm calling gimmick infringement because I'm pretty sure he brought a hacksaw. I'm pretty sure he brought a 2x4 out to the ring.
I think that's why they fought. Didn't they get into a real shoot fight?
They did get into a real shoot fight years later, but I don't think that's why.
It could have been.
I mean, you're right. You had the whole
He said, "You can't have my 2x4 in the ring." That's
you
my
son of a bitch.
And he said, "I'll take a 2x4 out if I want to." Cross-eyed Jim, and he said, "No, you won't." And he said, "Yes, I will." He said, "Meet me in the ring," and they did.
That's exactly how it went down too. I didn't even think of that. You're right. You're right.
And he called him a hoe.
I tried to dismiss it, but you're right. I don't know. What do I know? Oh, this has been fun. But whatever's going on, Magnum TA is pissed. He's like, I bet $35 on the Broncos and their defense sucks.
He said Burt Reynolds stole my gimmick.
Or, yeah, probably. He said, you look here, he had the wrong prescription sunglasses on. And if he wouldn't have, he would have really kicked your ass. So we're going to fix it next week.
He said, this man behind me is only 25 years old, but he looks 45.
And I look 55, but I'm really 85. And I'm going to live for 35 more years.
I'm the oldest man on God's green earth. I don't know. Harley Race just loves saying God's green earth.
I love Harley Race. And I only say that because I don't want him to murder me. And yes, I know he's dead.
You'll still lose that fight.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's the end of WCW Worldwide. Oh goddamn! I put my I meant to show you that friggin' Curtis Hughes picture, but I think I took it away. I did. Damn it.
Dang it.
He looked rather jacked in that picture from 2009, which was a lot longer ago than I want to remember. Well, that's all we got for this week. Glenn, who do we need to plug before we get out of here?
Just the guys that aren't booking the territory, doing the first and last of wrestling. Last week they were doing the second part of their Shawn Michaels first and last. Andy at Bang Bang podcast once he starts getting up and running again, give him a listen. DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc, and of course, if you're a sci-fi fan out there, the Doctor Who podcast. They've just finished up on their series 4. Keep your ears out for series 5 starting very soon.
Well, there you have it right there. What about you, Mayor of Mountain Rock?
We'll follow our good friend on the Twitter application GA WrestleNut right above me. That stands for, I was trying to come up with something cool that GA stands for, but it's just
Giant Advocate WrestleNut, because Glenn advocates for all giants.
Yes. We won't say that it stands for his initials, but
no.
And follow AWIPOD. Don't do BP at AWIPod because I'm not sure who you'll follow there.
Nothing.
And if you follow Mayor Mountain Rock, there you might have a good time. I don't know who that is. Follow Thomas Bryce 2017 on the old Twitter app, and I believe on all the applications other than Instagram, which he is Thomas Bryce 2020. And if you follow him, there's a little link on there to SportsWire Radio, so you can listen to all his interviews, and you can even hear us on there. And possibly follow me. It's not Mayor Mountain Rock, but I don't even know what my Twitter is. What's it? Mayor of Canton.
It's just Mayor of Canton, yeah. Not the
There's
just
Mayor of Canton. There's no Ohio.
Yeah, Instagram, you're Mayor of Canton, Ohio, but on Twitter, you're just Mayor of Canton.
Okay, yeah, follow me, Mayor of Canton. I'm the mayor of all Cantons on Twitter, and which is one in every state. And follow me. I eat food.
There was something I forgot to tell you when we watched the Ding Dong match. That match actually took place in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow, that's good. A lot of ding dongs in Cleveland, Ohio. I've been there before, and you see ding dongs all over the place if you walk out there too late.
It's a mess. They're everywhere. Ding dongs are all over the place.
Just hanging out all over the place. Just ding dongs everywhere.
God damn it. God damn it, Bruce. Every time I go in the locker room, there's ding dongs everywhere. I mean, the snack cake. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Cleveland, Ohio.
That's exactly how the show starts, which is great that you did that. Make sure you check out More Into Attitude. We are on our way to. We're gonna watch. This actually is an exciting episode for me because this episode of Raw took place on my 13th birthday, and I remember exactly where I was when I watched it, and I remember the exact moment of the main event when I was a child being so excited about it. So I'm look forward to talking about that with Glenn. That'll be out on Tuesday. We got the Life and Times of Psycho Sid. I don't know shit. The Life and Times of Psycho Sid coming out on Friday. And I think that's all I got, right, Glenn?
Yep, that's it.
So that means there's only one thing left to do, and that's for Glenn to say goodbye.
Goodbye.